Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jade if you haven't been here before, and if you haven't been here, welcome. Today's video is a little bit different from what I usually do. I mean, it is essentially still a haul, which most of my videos are, but this is a little bit more focused and it's not like collective or it's not a brand like Zara. We are today going to be looking at the Debutante collection by FLOSSY by FREDDY. I'm sure many people that have clicked on this video are wanting to know more about the collection and are already aware of it, but just in case you're not and you're not aware of FREDDY, her channel is FreddyMyLove. I will link it below. She is a influencer here on YouTube and other platforms, and she has created her own brand of clothes. This is the third collection now released, and this was just so me that I gave in and I bought every single dress. So therefore I kind of felt like it warranted a video because there was something about these dresses that made me press the buy button. They actually run £150 each, so they are not cheap. And I luckily managed to get a few extra hours in at work, so I could just about afford this. Probably shouldn't be buying them, but I just had to try them. Before we get too far into the video, I do want to just say I'm filming this on my phone because I have broken my camera stand for my proper camera. I think this sounds better anyway on my phone, but I'm not sure about the picture, and I'm also doing it with the rear camera so it's better quality, but therefore I can't see what I am filming, so I am really sorry if things aren't quite in the camera or centralized, etc. So I have bought a few FLOSSY by FREDDY things before. I have the Coco dress from the first collection, which my husband treated me to. I do just want to talk a little bit about sizing before we get into the video. I got the Coco in a medium. I am a UK size 12, but usually slightly on the smaller side of a 12, and a medium should be 10 to 12 UK, but I do find it a little bit too tight. So I kind of advise, if you're sort of like in between sizes, definitely go up. That is what I did with then getting the Cornelia. This cape is the beautiful cape that goes with the Cornelia dress. I adore that dress, and the cape. Yeah, it's stunning, but I got that in a large. It's a tiny bit big on me, but I would prefer that because my weight does fluctuate a tiny bit, and then once it gets to a place where it's settled, once I'm more in a routine, because I am trying to be good and I am starting to work out and things, I then feel if I need to, I can get, you know, dresses taken in, but I obviously can't get them made bigger. So I have bought all the Debutante collection in the large, and we can see how that is fitting. So large is supposed to be size 12 to 14. I'm going to follow my usual format where I hold items up and talk about it and then do try-ons, but I'm going to hold them all up and then do the try-ons at the end. If there's only one dress you're interested in, because maybe you've clicked this video undecided on whether to order one of them, you can always skip to the parts just on that dress, but I am going to be talking about all three, and I apologize that I probably will talk a little bit too much. I mean, I do that anyway, but today I do want to go into detail because for some of you that are undecided, I feel like the more I talk, the more honest I am, and the more things I point out and talk about might help your decision. So that's why I'm going to do that. So I apologize if anyone thinks I'm talking too much. You can skip forward to the bits you want to see. It's just I do feel that with something this price point, I want to give as much information as possible. Oh, and one thing with FLOSSY by FREDDY, if you order anything, they come in these beautiful boxes, which I just think is stunning. I actually use mine to store my scarves and my gloves and my hats in because I just think they look really cute just like on display, and I just stack them up and put that kind of thing in them, because obviously I don't want to leave the dresses like folded, so I hang the dresses and that's what I fill them with. I just think they're really cute. So yeah, kind of like a multi-purpose box that you get with your dress, which I just think is awesome. I actually have some videos I filmed of me opening the boxes, like my unboxing, so I might just play them off to the side while I'm talking. So without further ado, let's look at the dresses, and the first one I just picked up because I didn't know which was in which box right now, is the Penelope. Now, I feel like a lot of people will probably have this as their favourite. It is stunning. It was actually my least favourite when I ordered. I wasn't sure if to order the Penelope, but what made me order it is actually these cap sleeves. I often am a little self-conscious with my arms. I feel they look a little bit bigger in photos and videos, and so I find just having a little sleeve on a dress when the weather's warm, just like it just hides it a little bit, and it just kind of takes the attention off of the size of your arms. So I'm a huge fan of a cap sleeve. I'm not sure if Freddie herself is. I can't think of like seeing her in outfits with them, but I'm really happy that it has it because it's so me, and I really like the neckline, and this lace overlay thing on the dress is beautiful. It has these little pearls attached, but they cleverly have not attached them to the back so that you can't, you know, attach yourself to anything when you sit down with them, which I think is really clever and a really well thought out design. So I am really happy I've ordered this. Hopefully it looks nice on. It comes with this really cute little label. Oh, it's the wrong way around. But it says Flossy by Freddie, and then it says, "Dear Flossy girl, I am thrilled and honoured you chose one of my dresses to add to your collection. You are now a Flossy girl. Drape the dress on your prettiest hanger, wear it with your best shoes, walk tall, chin up, shoulders back. Be confident in and proud of yourself. Romanticize your life and delight in the joy of femininity. It's your time to shine, leading lady. Love, Freddie." I just think that is so cute. Oh, and another thing to point out while I am holding it up is that it does have the invisible zip. Most of the Flossy by Freddie collections have that, I believe. At least the dresses I have do. I will say they can be quite stiff. If I have any criticism on Flossy by Freddie dresses, it's that I cannot usually put them on by myself. So I probably will have to wait for my husband to get home to do the try on clips, because I often find, especially like if there's a change in the fabric, like this has this beautiful sort of like belt ribbon detail thing, I find that it gets jammed and I can't do it when it's like behind me. I can't hold the fabric and like pull it up well enough. I have to get someone else to do it. So that would be my only criticism. Maybe these dresses won't do it, but my Coco and my Cornelia both are like that. So I feel like these will probably be the same. But we will talk more about the Penelope in the try on, because I will let you know how it feels on, how it's fitting, etc. because I feel like that is super important. But let's move on to the next one. Here is the next one, and it is the Eloise, and I love this one. When I saw this on the promotional video for the range, I just fell in love with it. It isn't my favourite. I actually ordered because of the Daphne, but the Eloise is just stunning because I like that with the like shoulders and the collar. It has like a tiny bit of masculinity in a very feminine design, and I think I really like that. I also think the fabric is beautiful with this sort of like floral pattern, and it has these gorgeous gold buttons. I will say the buttons feel a little on the cheap side. Not cheap like New Look. I often talk about that in my New Look hauls, so if you're a subscriber you will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, they're still very nice, and I really love the dress. Again, it has the invisible zip, so you can just step into the dress. I love that you can just step into the dresses. I just wish, as I said, the zips were a little bit easier because I do struggle to dress myself in these. But I just think this is stunning and I can't wait to try it. It did get a little bit screwed up in the box because while it's beautiful packaging, obviously they do sort of like get squashed in there. Especially this dress, it's quite a lot of fabric to go in a box that size, and my steamer, I don't want to risk it because I think I need to clear out the lime scale on it, and I don't want to accidentally blow it all over these dresses. And because I want to get this video done quick, I'm not going to steam them before the try on, so please just imagine they're ironed when I try them on. And finally we have the Daphne, which is the dress that 100% made me order. I actually put in the order for this first because I was at work when the collection went on sale and I was like, I cannot miss the Daphne, so I quickly went online and ordered this one, and then as soon as I had a bit more time I ordered the other two. But yes, I adore this. It's actually a long dress, not quite like to the floor long, but it's long, so I do feel this is probably my most frivolous purchase ever on Flossy by Freddie because I can't think of many occasions where I would ever wear it, but I also think it's my favourite. Obviously this is the most Regency era kind of influenced style dress, I think, and I think that's why I love it, because I am such a Regency era fan. Obviously I love Bridgerton, which is what this collection's based on, and then Pride and Prejudice is my favourite everything book, movie, and I just love Jane Austen, so this is just so me for that reason. It has this beautiful little detail on the puff sleeve of this little pearl with a little gold rim. I just think it's so cute. So yeah, this is the dress that made me order. I would have loved it if it was in silk, I will say it is satin, which, you know, isn't as good, but I do understand that if it was silk, the price point would have been so high and then I wouldn't have been able to buy it anyway. So it's probably good that it is satin, but I will say it's really high quality satin. It feels so nice. It doesn't feel like that kind of cheap satin that maybe you find in some high street stores. Like, if you've ever touched a satin thing from Primark, this is like 1,000 times better. Again, this does have the concealed zip at the back, like most Flossy by Freddy dresses, or all the ones I have at least. But yeah, I am so excited to try this. As I said, I don't know where I'm gonna wear it, but oh, I'm so excited. It's just so stunning. It also comes with this beautiful necktie that you can optionally wear with it, but you obviously don't have to, which I really like. So you can sort of change it a little bit, because I do think the necktie sort of adds something, but maybe it's too much for certain occasions. But I am so excited to try all these on with you. So without further ado, let's go and try all the dresses on, and I will talk to you in even more detail about them and how they feel on and fit, etc. So I hope you enjoy watching that. Okay, so this is the Penelope dress. I think it is really cute. I have styled it with my little Primark bag, which is in my last haul, if you saw that. It's obviously, it's not good quality, but I just think it's so pretty. And I think it goes quite well with this. It's a bit too many like shades of pink. It would look better if it was like white, but you know, and the shoes would definitely look better white. These are like light pink low-heeled sandals, but my sandals are all sort of stored away, so these were just what I had to hand because they're quite new. So I just kind of put this all together because I feel like creating an outfit kind of shows it off to you a little bit better. I was going to add a necklace, which I think would look beautiful with it, but also because of all the details on the dress, I don't feel like you have to have one. That's kind of what I like about all of my Flossy by Freddy dresses, is that because they have that little bit more something, you don't necessarily need to wear lots of jewelry with them, I don't think. I feel like they kind of speak for themselves. So getting back to the dress and my opinions. Firstly, I'm going to say it doesn't fit perfect. I feel like this is still like the best size I could have bought myself, but I will say I've kind of put my hair here and you can't see the issue, but it is very, very loose up here and it's tight here. It is tight, and this is a 12 to 14 and I'm a 12. So if you're a size 14, definitely size up, I would say. I do carry a lot of my kind of body fat on my lower belly, or sort of on my belly, so it might be why it's tight. If you naturally have a thinner waist, then you're probably okay, but the waist is obviously a lot thinner than the rest of the dress, so this is a little bit big, this is a little bit tight, not uncomfortably so, and I do still think it's the right size for me. It's just that in comparison it doesn't match up. But I still don't feel like this is so ill-fitting that anyone would look at it and be like, oh my god, that doesn't fit her, why is she wearing it? You know what I mean? And I feel like I can definitely get this altered once my weight settles and it will look stunning. It looks a lot nicer on, honestly, than I imagined it would. I love the neckline. We'll have to work out the bra because mine does just come out a little bit and mine is quite low cut, so that's just something to bear in mind, but I do think it's stunning. It feels nice on. It is the thinnest of the Flossy by Freddy dresses, so it doesn't hide your figure or flatten your figure quite the way that the other dresses do, but I love that this is going to be good material for like hot weather, because all the other dresses aren't really for that, whereas, you know, this will work for like a little summer wedding guest or something, going out for afternoon tea in the sunshine. I love that idea, so I think this works perfectly for that. So I love it for that reason, and I'm definitely still going to keep it despite the, you know, the fitting being a little bit off, because I don't feel like I can get a different size that's going to fit me better. I think it is just going to have to be altered to my body, because my body does store its fat around here, which I know a lot of girls have that issue, so if you do, just bear that in mind. But I do think it is a stunning dress and I'm really pleased with it. Okay, this is the Eloise and I love this. I think it fits like a glove. Like, it isn't tight here by any means, but I feel like the size smaller definitely would be, and I don't feel like it really has much room to take it in either. I feel like it is fitting really well, which I love. I just think it feels super nice on. I did manage to put it on myself, but the zip was very difficult. Where the material changed, I did get it stuck, and it took me about 10 minutes to get myself in this dress, but I did do it. And maybe if you're better with zips than I am, you won't have that problem. But I've gone for a bit more of a modern style with this one for now, by using some sock beads, which I think go really nicely. It would be better if they were a little bit paler, if I had like more white ones, or if my bag was a bit more beige to match the boots. That would be better, but it's fine. I really like this as an outfit. I just put my little coach clutch with it, and I just think, yeah, I love this. I think it's a beautiful length. It doesn't feel uncomfortably short, but it is on the shorter side, which I think is really flattering. And yeah, the buttons just look beautiful. It feels really nice on. So yeah, I am in love with this dress. I don't really have any criticisms except from the zip, honestly. Obviously, it's not going to be a summer dress because it's got long sleeves, and because the quality of the material is reasonably good, they do have some warmth to it. Like, I'm feeling a little hot right now in the heating, partly because I'm busy and talking. If I was just sitting, I think this would be perfect. But yeah, I still think it's stunning. So yeah, I love this one, and I can't recommend it enough, honestly, if this is your style. And here is the Daphne dress. I absolutely love this. It is stunning. It feels really good on, and I can actually do the zip up myself. So I can put myself in this dress, which feels lovely. I adore it. I have styled it with this little Fiorelli bag. It is super old. And also these silver heels, just because these were actually what I wore to my high school prom years ago, and my dress for high school prom was white and blue, and with this being blue, it just made me think about it. So I wanted to bring them back out of the wardrobe where they have been stored for many, many years. So yeah, I probably wouldn't style it like this now, but I feel like showing you with a little bag and some heels, it just shows you what potential this dress has. Obviously, it needs steaming, you know, as the other dresses did, but I think this is stunning. The neck thing I love. I need to tie it better, so please excuse that as well. But yeah, I am in love with this. I think the colour is stunning. It feels really nice on, and it also has a slit, which I didn't know if you were aware. So if you weren't, it has a slit, which I think is really nice because it's quite subtle, but you know, when you walk, you'll see it. I just think it is beautiful. So yes, I think this is my favourite Flossie by Freddie dress. So it is a tiny bit big, but I don't think it looks too bad. Like, I don't think you can really look at it and think, oh, that's way too big for her. So I think that's really good. I also love this neckline. Excuse my bra strap. I think you can wear this with a bra, just in case any of you are wondering. It's just that it might peek out a little bit. I think if you can get quite a like small low cut one, it will work better. Strapless is probably better. But I know for some girls it's not possible, and honestly, strapless isn't great for me. I don't have huge boobs, but they're big enough that strapless is not that great. So yeah, just in case you're wondering, but I love it. I think it's stunning. Okay, that is all the dresses. I hope you enjoyed watching this, and that if you were undecided on a dress, hopefully this has helped you make up your mind, or maybe I've inspired you to buy one and you'd never even heard of the brand. I don't know, but I hope you've enjoyed watching it anyway, and I will see you again real soon. Bye!